Hey everyone, this is Jeff LaBianco with Whole Personal Development. Today I'm going to show you the 5 best exercises you can do to eliminate shoulder pain for good. The most common type of shoulder pain is called shoulder impingement. This happens when the ball of the humerus rolls upwards onto the socket of the shoulder blade when you raise your arm upwards or outwards. This then pinches the tendon and causes shoulder discomfort. In order to prevent that from happening, we need to stretch the shoulder joint and the surrounding muscles, allowing for a smoother joint glide, creating space for the tendon to move more freely throughout the joint space. So let's get to it. The first one is the pendulum. Pendulums use gravity to help open up the joint space within the shoulder, stretching the surrounding tissue and allowing more room for the shoulder tendons to move. Place your non-involved hand on a firm surface and lean your weight onto that hand. Next, let your involved arm hang loosely towards the ground as you sway your body side to side. Perform this in multiple directions, forward and back, and clockwise and counterclockwise. The second exercise stretches the front or the anterior part of the shoulder, allowing for greater mobility. I call this stretch the shoulder flexion stretch. In this exercise, place your affected hand on the chair as shown. You're going to push down into the chair as you step back and bend forward, bringing your shoulder into a flexion stretch. Do this for 5 to 10 times and you'll notice a great stretch in your shoulder. Don't forget to download my shoulder pain relief home exercise program in the description below. It summarizes these 5 exercises for you and it reminds you to perform them daily. This next exercise is a gem. Not only does it stretch the front part of the shoulder, but it improves your posture and improves your overall breathing technique. I call this the doorway stretch. Find a doorway and place both forearms against the door and lean forward into it. Hold for about 30 seconds for 2 to 3 times and feel that good stretch throughout your chest and the front area of your shoulder. If the doorway stretch is too wide, find a corner and stretch as shown. The fourth stretch stretches the outer and the back part of the shoulder. I call this the cross-arm stretch. Take your affected shoulder with your non-involved hand and pull towards your body. Perform this exercise for 30-second hold 2 to 3 times and feel that good stretch. The fifth and last exercise to stretch the shoulder is the internal rotation shoulder stretch. I find this movement the hardest to get back after a shoulder injury. You'll want to take a strap and grab it behind your back with the involved hand. Then lightly pull up with the non-involved hand like so. Hold for 30 seconds 2 to 3 times. And if you don't have a strap, you can always use a towel and perform the same exercise. Instead of using a bulky towel to stretch, I recommend getting the Rangemaster strap stretch. This will allow a more efficient stretch during your workout routines and it'll target the muscles better. I have down in the description below a special offer if you choose to purchase this strap stretch. Also, check out my video, strap stretches, that you can perform to further improve your flexibility as well as your mobility. Perform these exercises 2 to 3 times a day and you'll notice improved flexibility and reduced shoulder pain. I'm glad you're still here. I want to show you 2 bonus exercises that are really going to help stretch that shoulder out even more. What you want to do is you want to stand up straight with good posture, clasp your hands together, and then bring your shoulders forward like this. I'm going to show you a side view. So we're going to come over like this and bringing our shoulders forward. We're using our serratus anterior muscles to push the shoulder forward, stretching out the rhomboids. And by doing that, we're gonna get an even greater stretch in the back of the shoulder muscles. So that will improve your overall range of motion and decrease any discomfort. Now, I'm a big proponent of keeping good posture. And because we were in that kind of forward flex position while doing that exercise, we really want to offset that with the next second bonus exercise. This is where you clasp your hands together and then you bring your arms up like that. So we're getting a really good stretch right in the front of the shoulder. By combining these two exercises with the other 5 that I demonstrated, you're gonna catapult your results even further and have pain-free motion whenever you're moving your arms. Okay, so you stretched your shoulder out. That's great. It should now be loose enough so when you do raise your arm up, there's no pain. There's no tendon pinching against the acromion process and causing that discomfort. What you need to remember though is you need to keep good posture. If you were to continue walking around throughout the day with poor posture or sit this way throughout the day with poor posture, it's going to cause some issues. Just watch what I'm doing. When I have my shoulders forward, I raise my arm up. It makes it harder to lift my arm, which would then cause that continued impingement on the tendon. So we need to keep a good posture. The best way to do that is bring your collarbones up and out. Once you're in that position, back off a little bit. Let me show you a side view. Again, we're in a poor posture. Bring our collarbones up and out, and then back off a little bit. By doing that, you're going to keep a good posture. Your muscles as well as joints will be aligned properly, and you won't have that shoulder impingement. Now, you may notice throughout the day that your posture continues to go down like this because gravity is always pulling down on us. That's a constant. It's challenging our muscles all the time. So what you want to do is set some reminders for yourself. Every hour, set an alarm to get up from that sitting position that you're in, or to stand up and do some shoulder rolls. Bring your shoulders back, or do that chest up and out, collarbone up and out motion. Just remind yourself, become aware of the situation. That's really the key. If I could sum up good posture in order to help reduce discomfort in the body in one word, it would be awareness. Once you're more aware of your body, you'll be less likely to injure it. So, in addition to these exercises, I stress the importance of keeping good posture throughout the day. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like this video, subscribe, and send it to anyone else who you think can benefit from it. Take care.